I'm Denon Prawiraatmadja. I'm the founder and CEO of Whitesky Aviation Group. So Whitesky Aviation Group is basically, we are an aviation company. So in this case, Whitesky is more experienced and leading company in Indonesia in providing charter-based business for helicopter and private jet. The reason why vertical takeoff landing is very important for Indonesia because Whitesky provides service from various type of mission, from VIP mission, medical evacuation mission, as well as natural disaster transportation system. Whitesky provide end-to-end service. My opinion, I think in many kind of transportation, now we are in a period of transition from mechanical engineering into digital engineering. So Whitesky seeing this an opportunity for eVTOL or low altitude economy to support many sectors in Indonesia. I think we need to collaborate, not only just the manufacturer, but the entire ecosystem, because the manufacturer cannot stand alone. The digital must be enhanced from time to time. The cybersecurity must be provided. The charging station, the battery, potential hazard must be researched. So the ecosystem has to build together. So all combined together, that will foster the transformation for the eVTOL.
When an overseas eVTOL manufacturer enters Indonesia market, which task must be first handled?
The combination between safety procedure that must be applied by eVTOL that allows to be able to provide services in Indonesia that has to be certified by in China CAC or perhaps in other countries like FAA, ICAO. So Indonesia also has to be certified by DGCA. In order to foster and shorten the periods of transition from mechanical vertical transportation into digital vertical transportation, or we can say the transformation period from carbon-based industry into sustainable-based industry must be supported by the ecosystem. So Whitesky is seen this as part of the ecosystem that contribute more advice so the transition can be done quick and fast. And the most important thing, they will provide the safety procedure that create more benefit for Indonesian in order to allow to boost the economy of Indonesia growing faster. After that, we have to build the ecosystem, which is the infrastructure, because currently most of country providing helicopter port and helipad for the transportation. But when the eVTOL ready in the market, so then we have to provide charging station to enable eVTOL operate in a very productive manner.
So based on Whitesky's helicopter operation experience, so what type of customer mission should eVTOL solve first?
We have three main sectors that we support currently. One is for mineral sector industry, which is coal mining, nickel mining in Kalimantan Island and Sulawesi Island. Number two is agriculture, which is vertical transportation, support the operation in order to manage their operation from avoiding the long time of transportation using ground vehicle. And number three is medical evacuation, because I think from the perspective of emergency response, helicopter or eVTOL is a necessity for any kind of operation sector in Indonesia. So far Whitesky provide these three major operation in Indonesia that becomes Whitesky is more adaptive to what the customer required from us. So we are leading in helicopter sector because we adapt with the customer tailored requirement.
All right, so could you talk about the confidence of low economic from both Indonesia and China?
I'm very confident because I think just like the regular car, nowadays we are in a transition to electrification of vehicle, right? So I hope our presence as a Whitesky Group would be the accelerator to foster the transformation from conventional helicopter to eVTOL, especially for Indonesia because we are an archipelagic country. We are separated by 17,000 islands. We have tremendous opportunity for mineral resources, for agriculture and tourism. 270 million population with its livelihood needs to be supported by the economy boost. So I think we are confident that from time to time, eVTOL manufacturer can provide healthy competition in order to provide the most safety standard and the most affordable price to be able to serve Indonesia economy.
Why did Whitesky choose Volant as a partner?
Okay, at this moment, we have seen that Volant is tier 1, and also we have seen and we have discussed so far that the compliance, the test flight has been done here in China with CAC. So I think this will make the certification to Indonesia more easier, because once Volant gets certification type from CAC, then for us as an operator would be more easy to get certification from DGCA. Number 3 is we need to identify potential hazard in the future. For instance, because it's all eVTOL operated by a digital system, computerized. So we must also communicate with the air navigation, which is they have to prevent from the potential hijack, because this digital system would be able to hijack by the criminal to take over the system on board, because it's all digital. So I think as an operator, we need to segregate between logistic eVTOL and passenger eVTOL, because passenger eVTOL will require a lot of lists that to be done. For instance, like the insurance company that covered when the perhaps incident or accident happened. So the ecosystem has to be in place. And also the financing partners, as perhaps they, as helicopter, also provide the financing partner from long time. So the other thing that I think also important is the segregation between low altitude economy, helicopter, airspace, and the commercial airlines would be supposed to regulate by the authority.